So I'm just gonna ask you straight up because you've been straight up with us. You're gonna be straight up with this too. Did you make those videos of the 12-year-olds, or was your hand rubbing your on those people?
It was just, I guess my hand was on my dick like the whole time. I'm just going through everything.
Okay. So was your hand going up and down?
All right, guys. So today, not the most uplifting or lighthearted topic. This Looksmaxxer, who goes by the name of Hulo Mason, has been accused by his girlfriend and others of consuming and purchasing cheese pizza, aka child corn, right? You see the first letters of the words kind of match up with cheese pizza. Yeah, you get it. But anyways, so we're going to kind of go through everything we know. I didn't really want to talk about this. I kind of want this to be like a fun, lighthearted channel, but I do have, I think, a good message. And I think some people are going to like benefit and want to hear what I have to say, which might not be what you expect and what everybody else is going to be saying about this terrible story. But let's just get into what we know so far. So first of all right, this is his page, Hole_Mason, 75,000 followers. As you can see, super good looking dude. He's definitely a mewing expert. Yeah, just a good looking dude, but he definitely frauds a little bit. Like, from the video, compared to the video we just watched, like he doesn't look exactly the same. Still good looking dude regardless. He sells some sort of program, and I heard he actually sells it for $25. Maybe it'll come up and we can find out. It's gonna make me like fill out my email and stuff. I don't know. Okay, so he sells this program for $25, which is very ironic considering what we're gonna get into here in just a minute. So remember that. Oh, don't look at. Okay, yeah, you can't see the number. All right, the credit card number, that would have been bad. So good looking guy, super handsome. I believe he's around 20 years old. I actually wasn't able to find exactly how old he is, which is kind of strange, but he's definitely a fully grown adult, living the life, has a girlfriend, selling courses. You think he's probably making bank, got all this validation and attention online. What could go wrong? He is living the life. Living La Vida Loca, baby, am I right? But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, his girlfriend, or perhaps ex-girlfriend, I'm assuming at this time, posts these screenshots. And these are messages of him on, I think, Discord or Telegram, one of those two, trying to buy CP, you can figure it out in your head what that means, for a $25 maximum, which is kind of funny because that's the exact price of his course that he sells, $25. So somebody out there, that pays his monthly $25 fee literally just paid for his CP for this month or whatever. But as you can see, allegedly he is like fully going through with purchasing CP on Telegram. But wait, there's more. Just like OxyClean, like the next day this video dropped on Twitter.
Mason, no more child porn, right? Last time? Okay. Never gonna do that again.
No, sir.
We learned our lesson?
Mm-hmm.
My man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for taking accountability.
And we did download those videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did download those videos, but we deleted them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. And you admitted everything to police?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And all the allegations were true, right?
Not all, but some, yes.
Okay, well the child porn stuff was true, right? Okay. I respect the hell out of that man. Y'all, genuinely, he took responsibility for it. He wants a life after this. He's gonna do better, right?
Yes, sir.
He gave his life to Christ. He admitted to it. Oh. Had this Uno reverse card. Because I had put in the Discord that you were innocent, but you weren't.
Okay, so this guy right here is Gideon. He has a huge YouTube channel, and this is another guy, Andrew, I think is his name. He's known for like being a predator catcher. So these guys team up and do these kind of videos where they'll bait a predator by having them talk to a fake, minor online and have them, send explicit messages and agree to like meet up with them, and then they'll show up and catch them, right? A lot of people are saying Gideon is being like way too nice and too soft on him. You saw them in the video. They're like dapping each other up and stuff. They're doing fist pumps. They're like saying, yeah, big respect, bro, for owning up to it and all that. So they are getting some like kickback and pushback on that for being too nice. Like you see in some of their other videos, they're not so kind to these quote unquote predators. But from what I've seen, you kind of have to gauge them emotionally, you know, in the very moment. So you might have to kind of meet them on their level to not spook them off and scare them away, and keep them nice and calm so that you can actually like retrieve the confession from them. And that's exactly what they did. They made him feel like somewhat comfortable enough to at least tell them that he fessed up to everything, and they could provide that to the police if they need to. So I definitely don't think that Gideon and those guys should get any hate or anything like that. Like, they did their job. They got the guy arrested, I'm assuming, and got all of the confession and the evidence to the police.
All right, so y'all, everything. All right, chat. Who am I here with today?
Yeah.
And where are we right now?
County sheriff's
And you are whose ex?
Hollows.
All right, so y'all, everything was real. I just put that in my Discord to bait him. We just got done talking to him. He admitted to everything, and it's even worse than we thought. So everything's given over to police. They're doing a thorough investigation of this, and we should be seeing some charges soon. But it's all legit. No hate to
you guys.
all legit. She did everything. She even went to the cops first, so she did everything right, man. So no hate to her. She's doing the right thing. Get mogged.
Okay, so they're actually at the police station with Gideon, the other guy, and his ex-girlfriend, making a whole joke about it, you know, memeing, doing this. And they're apparently reporting all of this to the police, giving them all the evidence and whatnot. And this guy's life is effectively over until further notice. So it's a very controversial style of content. A lot of people like it. A lot of people dislike it. I'm on the fence about it. I mean, these people are sick individuals doing sick things, but that's the thing, man. They're sick. Like, in the head, they're sick and they need help. And it's really sad to see their whole lives explode in front of millions of people. But, you know, the argument is there that they completely deserved it. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here. This guy who seemingly has it all, right, is now... Wait, I didn't mean to block this guy. This guy that seemingly has it all is now basically having the deepest, darkest shadows of his soul broadcast live to millions upon millions of people. So that's crazy. But it doesn't end there, because Mr. Hulo himself, he posted this on his TikTok, and this went pretty viral. As you can see, has what, like, guys, I can't read my fucking 114,000 likes. That's quite a bit. And I gotta make it. Hold on, let me drag this. He says, strange how she is so devoted to spread this drastically to everyone in the space by commenting, reposting, and texting other creators to be on par to her claims. It's concerning to me how many people believe anything they see online. Cannot wait for the truth to be revealed. My side coming out in the next day. And I literally just checked his profile on TikTok. He hasn't posted anything new in 2 days. So it seems like that was kind of just his attempt to convince, you know, his own audience that there was some semblance of innocence that he maintained. But it's not looking good, right? So this story kind of like challenges the idea of like identity-based morality, or, you know, maybe kind of more commonly known as the halo effect. Like the idea that more attractive people, more confident people, more successful people are automatically like morally superior as well. But the truth is, like, anybody that you ever see has a chance of having some deep, dark demons, could be morally flawed, and could have their own massive challenges and flaws, right? And just because somebody is physically attractive, has access to, you know, abundance of women and dating options and whatnot, doesn't mean that they are safe from, you know, mental defects, mental health issues, and, you know, immoral preferences, right? So of course, the very first order of business has got to keep the children safe. It's terrible. There's like a massive problem with this type of thing happening in the United States. Keep in mind, for every person that's seeking out this content or purchasing this content, there's people out there actually doing it and filming it and like creating it and actually abusing the child, and that's terrifying and disgusting. But I also think there's a massive issue with the stigma of how terrible and disgusting people view this preference, I guess, as, and it is those things, but we have to think about this pragmatically. It is a mental disorder, and if we stigmatize it so hard that the people that are suffering from this are too scared to go seek help, they're gonna become perpetrators, because a mental issue like this left untreated will just fester and grow and probably become real at some point. So I think something needs to change in the system where people feel, okay with seeking help, learning tools to actually manage this, because you probably will never cure it if this is what you're sexually attracted to, and it's not just some novel thing that you wanted to see once because you were curious for the shock value. It's actually what you were like sexually turned on by, and nothing else. Then like you probably straight up won't be cured, but like you can manage it. And I know, because I have OCD. Like it's not like that, but like I have intrusive thoughts all day, every day. That's what OCD is. Thoughts that you desperately don't want to have, you're having them whether you like it or not, and there's not really anything you can do about it. All you can do is learn to manage it and keep living your life anyways. And for perpetrators like this, man, like our guy Hulo here, I'm praying for you. I wish you didn't do that. I'm hoping this is like a one-time thing, that you were just curious and wanted to see something shocking, like seeing a car crash or a train wreck, right? And I desperately hope that you never actually acted upon these urges or this curiosity, but I'm praying for you regardless, man. Hope you get the help you need and learn to manage this shit. And I hope you I hope you don't succumb to the hate and the pressure and all this. Anybody with half of an ego would be considering the easy exit, if you know what I mean. So I really hope that he doesn't take that option, and puts in the work to get better and learn to manage this shit and go on to live like a happy, healthy life, because it's definitely possible. There's hope for everybody. I can tell you guys, I've been in the most deepest depths of hell mentally, and if I can drag myself out of there, you can too. So yeah, crazy stuff. I guess we're just gonna leave it there. Bit of a weird one, but hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, subscribe and watch this video next. See you there.